Next, we have Venerable Che Ding, and she will share with us the operation mode of current Taiwanese medium and small temples. The Venerable, no? what is it? Come and let me know. 一定法师. Oh, I'm sorry. Switch. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Yes, I'm sorry. We have Venerable Che Ding Fashi first. And he will share with us the interrelationship between Buddhist path and the business path. The Venerable got his PhD degree from University of the West, right here. His other degrees include a Master of Science in Insurance and Master of Science in Statistics. The Venerable comes from Taiwan and has many educational and temple responsibilities here. Now, let's welcome Venerable Che Ding.
Dear all Venerable Sangha, dear President of U of the West, Dr. Otto Chen, dear Andy Gao, most valuable merchant, dear you all, my Dharma brother. It's great to be here again. I'm the first PhD graduate student of U of the West. During the 3 years of study, I met so many people here, including Grace, Julio, Pedro, Maria, Dr. Guru Gay, and Dr. Louis Lancaster, and Dr. Long, and Venerable Zhao Chu. And I'm very happy to be their good friend, especially Dr. Gao, Dr. Louis Lancaster. He enriched my Buddhist practice. And my good friend, Andy Gao, is the most valuable merchant that I met. Until now, he still supports one of the programs I run in Taiwan. I run one of the programs called Recreation Shelter for Homeless. And we pick lots of homeless people from the new Taipei city. Not only pick them up and give them a shelter, we give them education. Try to give them a second chance to go back to society. And when they finish the education, those education including a lot, become clean people, become a good husband, become a good wife, etc., etc. Lots of education we put on this program. And when they go back to society or their own original family, if they can stay at least 3 years, then this is a successful case. And we run this program at least 7 to 8 years now. And Mr. Andy Gao is one of the board members. But before I started, I still to remind you, please don't fall asleep. Otherwise, you are like Andy Gao, you will be elected as a chair of the organization. Okay, first, I'd like to give a definition of my speech today. What is Buddha's path? What is Buddha's path? It means seeking the way to Buddhahood. It also means learning the method and the cause of becoming a Buddha. We learned from the sutra in this year. It's hard to become a Buddha now. We Sangha group seldom have those skills or talents like a Buddha, like a Prince Siddhartha. But we need to obtain some stage of enlightenment. So this method and the courses to Buddhahood is my definition of Buddha's path. And the other one is the business path. Many means seeking the way. No, many means the way that businessman doing the business. It is business methodology of development, trade, and management. It also means methodology that businessmen initiating, running, managing, and profiting his business. Okay, the Buddha's path. In my paper, I wrote a couple of examples. First example is two mechans, Trapusa, am I pronounced right? And Balika. These two mechans offering fried noodles and honey pellets to Buddha. This example indicates interrelationship is when mechans give this gift to Buddha, and Buddha has this gift and to enrich his teaching, and Buddha finally go to Deer Park, give Buddha's teaching to these five monks. First five monks. The other example is when Meccans sails on an ocean, met with Makara. Makara is the king of the fish, by which they immediately encountered a disaster to become a prey of Makara. At this moment, all Meccans chant Buddha's name. Makara immediately closed his mouth. All Meccans on boat got away this disaster. According to Mahapajaranata Mitra Sutra. The previous life of Makara was a disciple of Buddha. He was one step away from enlightenment. So when, therefore, Makara was enlightened by hearing Buddha's name, this is an indirect interrelationship between Mekan and the Buddha, and the practitioner and the Buddhist. So in my paper, I said in Buddha's time, not just the businessman can help Buddhist practitioner very securely on their practice and running Buddhism, but also the Buddhist practitioner benefits businessmen on successful gain of their business. They help each other. And I think this is the most important trend that Andy Gao want me to say. He want to support Sangha group. I think we as a Sangha, we have to practice more to enlighten some stage. Although we cannot reach the Buddhahood stage, but we should go study very hard, practice very hard to reach some state in return to their support. This is Andy Gao, his goal. Are you still listening or you are sleeping? Finally, I'll give you the conclusion. Businessmen and the practitioner have direct and indirect interrelationship. The example I just mentioned is one of the example is the first record in the sutra. Those two Mekan giving the food to the Buddha. And moreover, they help each other, and in Buddha can preach or his teaching to those Mekan, and the Mekan will help to enlighten or enrich those teaching to the Sangha. This is both two ways. Like Siddhartha practiced Buddha's way, become a Buddha. Moreover, Buddha preached Dharma and benefits the sentient being. This illustrates the Buddha's practitioner directly on or indirectly help businessmen. And businessmen and sentient beings get their benefits. So I think this time Andy Gao give this opportunity to everybody. Then practitioner just like Sangha, and those businessmen like Andy Gao, they can help each other support each other and get benefits each other. Thank you very much.